I finally learned how to float, but only after my swimming instructor told me the secret was to think about something truly bizarre. He told me this weird story about a man named Glenn who, after 10 years of marriage, suddenly woke up screaming at his wife, demanding she prove she was a woman. The instructor said if I held that thought, I wouldn't sink, and then he just shoved me into the deep end. For a second, I was just sinking, panicking. But then Glenn's story filled my head, and I felt myself rising right back to the surface. I was floating for the first time in my life. I was so excited I decided to put on my goggles and look around, but what I saw at the bottom of the pool made my blood run cold. It was covered in bodies. Dozens of them, just lying there on the tiles, their eyes wide open and staring straight up at me through the water. Then one of them moved. It slowly lifted its head, its mouth opening without a sound, and its hand started reaching up towards my feet. I realized they weren't dead, they were just empty. They had nothing weird left to think about. That story in my head is the only thing keeping me on the surface, keeping them from pulling me down to join them. The terrifying part is, now that I've told you the story about Glenn, you have something they'd want to steal too.